Believe it or not, luxury car sales continue to go up each year, and manufacturers are ready to provide the most prestigious sports and luxury car models to wealthy customers. While it is still a dream for many of us to flaunt a supercar, today we can give you a glimpse of these mechanical marvels. Now, we will show you the 15 most expensive cars in the world. Stay tuned till the end if you are thinking of giving yourself a stunning automobile this new year. Number 15. SSC Tuatara. The price of the SSC Tuatara, a sports car with a limited production run, ranges from $1,350,000 for the standard model to $1,950,000 for the SSC Tuatara Aggressor model. At 316.11 miles per hour, the SSC Tuatara is the fastest production vehicle in the world. The sports a custom twin-turbo flat-plane crankshaft and a strong 5.9-liter V8 engine that was developed in partnership with Nelson Racing Engines and produces 1,750 horsepower. Does your passion for speed allow you to spend $2 million from your pocket? Then you can keep your eyes on the next one. Number 14. Lotus Effigia. The Lotus Effigia aspires to advance contemporary hypercar technologies. While several competitors use hybrid powertrains, this model commits to being entirely electric and has a fast charging system. According to Lotus, the Effigia has around 2,000 horsepower, making it the world's most potent production vehicle. This cutting-edge hypercar will only be produced in 130 units, each costing more than $2 million. Number 13. Koenigsegg Gemera. The 4-seater Koenigsegg has 3 electric motors that function in conjunction with a 3-cylinder engine, unlike an electric hypercar, so it can still make a loud exhaust note. It is a technical marvel with a 2.0-liter twin-turbo i3 engine collaborating with 3 electric motors. With a 15 kWh battery pack and one for each rear tire as well as one on the crankshaft, it can travel 50 km on electricity alone. But how much does the Koenigsegg Gemera cost? Well, the asking price is $1.7 million. Time for the next car, which is indeed the next level, with of course its next level price. Number 12. McLaren Speedtail. After it was announced, it was almost impossible to obtain the hybrid hypercar. But now, due to Mechem auctions, you can have the opportunity to add beauty to your garage. The first Hyper GT model from the company was intended to be a pure union of science and beauty in automotive form. The eye-catching car, which has a set of dihedral doors, is given a gorgeous gloss of heritage gloss steel blue paint and is equipped with a set of gloss silver wheels with Michelin Tire Zero tires mounted on them up front. Number 11. Mercedes EQ Silver Arrow. The Mercedes Silver Arrow is valued at $142 million, maybe the most expensive classic car ever built. The EQ Silver Arrow, which has a 738 horsepower output, is undoubtedly an electric vehicle. The small rechargeable battery in the underbody has an approximate useful capacity of 80 kWh and provides a theoretical range of more than 402 km. The one-seater vehicle, which is 5.3 meters long and shallow, has an incredibly beautiful and futuristic-looking streamlined shape. The body of the display car is constructed of carbon fiber. Number 10. Zenvo TSRS. Zenvo, which is a Danish firm, may have the ideal vehicle if you are a multimillionaire looking for something a little unusual. This TSRS is a track-oriented supercar with overt characteristics such as the enormous air vents and inlets all around, large spindly wheels, and saving the best for last, the spectacular hydraulic rear wing. The wing pitches and pivots in the opposite directions from where you turn to apply downward pressure to that corner of the car, ostensibly to increase downforce through the turns. So now, if the car meets your requirements, you can buy it for less than £1.3 million. Number 9. Gordon Murray T33. Gordon Murray said that the T50 signifies the start of an era and a series back in 2020 when the car first came to light. They developed the T33, a more user-friendly, road-friendly variant years later. It gained weight throughout the transitions from hypercar to streetcar. Even so, it's still lighter than the majority of automobiles in its class. Although the Gordon Murray Automotive T33 isn't cheap at $1.8 million, you'll never find a supercar as counterculture for that price. Number 8. Rimac Nevera. The Nevera costs $2.2 million. With a 1,813 horsepower carbon fiber electric warhead, Rimac pushes the edge of human bravery and material strength. The Nevera, from a Croatian startup, has a single-piece monocoque, chassis, and channels of battery cells positioned behind, between, and under the seats. The Navara's estimated 205-mile driving range will definitely win awards thanks to the two electric motors at each axle. But until public infrastructure can support those speeds, the vehicle's 500 kilowatt stated DC fast charging speed should allay any level of anxiety. Number 7. Bentley Bacalar. The Bentley Bacalar is intended to be the pinnacle of open-top driving. The master craftsman at Bentley Mulliner created a unique vehicle called the Bentley Bacalar. It's a masterpiece in terms of design, but the attentions to details is what gets us. One cannot but be pleased after reading the specification list. 148,199 separate stitches made up each seat. Bentley means it when they refer to something as the ultimate. The base price of the Bentley Bacalar is $1.9 million US. That's probably not going to be the ultimate cause. Number 6. Pininfarina Battista. The Battista generates 1,400 kilowatt, which is equal to 1,900 horsepower, using 4 electric motors, one for each wheel. To put things in context, the Tesla Model S and Model X use batteries that are 100 kilowatt hour in size, while this vehicle uses a 120 kilowatt hour battery. Be aware that it does not state how far it can travel on a single charge because other elements such as power and motor efficiency also come into play. Number 5. McLaren Elva. When the Elva, the newest sports vehicle for McLaren Automotive, has been unveiled, it blew our minds. It uses air instead of windows, a roof, or a windscreen. By modifying the airflow around it, the car can nevertheless produce the relative bubble of calm that glass would ordinarily provide. The Elva is advertised as having extreme performance. Its 815 horsepower twin-turbocharged V8 will accelerate to 62 miles per hour in less than 3 seconds. About the price, it will be approximately $1,690,000. Number 4. Mazzanti Evantra 1000 Cavalli. Although the exact price was never disclosed, Mazzanti Evantra 1000 Cavalli's $1.2 million asking price made sense. Due to manufacturers like Ferrari and Lamborghini, Italian supercars are renowned throughout the world for their beauty and driving characteristics. Since 2013, after its first revelation, the car maker has continued to enhance the vehicle, and it even managed to market the 1000 Cavalli's model, which included a massive 1,183 horsepower engine. However, the new Pura model is now available. Number 3. Draco GTE. When the Dragon reaches consumers in 2026, it will cost $290,000. A crazy super SUV powered by 4 electric motors from California-based startup Draco Motors can reach 60 miles per hour in 1.9 seconds, according to claims. Due to its aggressive posture and a sloped coupe-like roofline, the Dragon resembles a cross between an extreme E-Racer and a Lotus Eletre. A front wing that increases range and generates downforce is included in the trapezoidal grille form, along with cooling fans and flying butt rests that extend from the top to the rear haunches. I know what you're thinking. How could we make a list without one of the original sports car manufacturer? Don't you worry, we didn't forget Ferrari. Number 2. Ferrari LaFerrari. The coupe's initial asking price of $1,420,000 and the convertible's unconfirmed price. The carbon fiber top chassis of the LaFerrari is largely responsible for the car's general shape, both inside and out. Every flap and slice in the front of the car's bodywork has been optimized in the F1 wind tunnel. Ferrari worked to create a form that had the highest degree of aerodynamic efficiency possible. As a result, the hypercar has a drag coefficient of just 3. And we have come near to the end of the video with the final supercar. Number 1. Aston Martin Falcon. Costing $2.3 million, this is an extraordinary hypercar. The Falcon, unveiled in 2015, was only intended for racing, though some vehicles were eventually modified for road use. A 7.0-liter V12 engine with 800 horsepower that is naturally aspirated powers the vehicle. The engine is mounted front midship for better weight distributions and was developed by Aston Martin's Motorsport division. Aston Martin has been one of the conquerors of the luxury car market, and this model definitely shines the name of the company. Alright guys, if you are a true speed demon and love all things cars, then you don't want to miss out on this community. Hit that subscribe button and join the squad of car enthusiasts who live and breathe the latest and greatest in the car world. From sleek sports car to jaw-dropping supercars, we've got it all. We are bringing you fresh content regularly, giving you the inside scoop on everything auto. So rev up those engines and get ready for a wild ride. Don't be left behind. Hit that subscribe button now. See you in the next video.